but then there would be no one in the car to feed for breakfast as we drove. So that clearly wasn't happening. And I think that high school was the first time that I realized that Maggie was not just a sister and someone who I lived with, but she became my friend. So, you know, high school was fantastic, and I realized how respected and talented and smart, and how everyone loved Maggie, and how teachers questioned every single day how we were related.
True, very true, very true.
Everyone always asked Maggie to participate more and raise her hand and volunteer, and they have continued to ask me to stop talking so much. In the efforts to make this speech shorter, you know, college was a fantastic time for both of us, and Maggie was a tremendous athlete playing 3 sports in college. And while we went to school in different places and eventually her moving out to California, I don't know that our relationship ever suffered, so I was always grateful for that. And I was always grateful that Maggie kind of paved the way for taking that first step and doing what she wanted to do and following her dreams, which I think our parents and then later Bill and Patty both kind of helped us always pursue those things. And if it wasn't for her doing that, I would have never done it myself.
Thank you, Maggie. Thank you.
So for that, I'm always grateful, because I would not be where I am today if Maggie did not take the first step to be here. And then Maggie moved out to California, and she started working for Stanford, and I never saw her again, and she turned out her orange and blue nail polish turned into like black and red, and I had no idea who this person was. And then Maggie met Chris, and there were several, 2-word text messages that turned into 5-word text messages, and then 5-word text messages turned into the "can you talk" text messages. So when Maggie asked to talk, I think everyone will agree that you should sure open your ears and be ready to listen. I was so ready to listen. So conversations and talks, and Maggie didn't ever really have to say that Chris was the one. I knew that Chris was special because later on, a few weeks down the road, Maggie called and I said, "What are you doing?" She said, "I'm baking cookies." I said, "You're what?" She said, "Chris is coming over to watch the game. I'm baking cookies." And since then, Maggie has baked cookies and cupcakes and made Oregon ducks out of celery and carrots and very strange things in the kitchen that I just never imagined would ever happen. So that is how I knew that Chris was the one. And Chris, you offer such a balance to Maggie's quiet and shy and reserved self, and you offer a voice when there is no voice, and I appreciate that so very much. So here's to Maggie and Chris, and may you always be the cookie to each other's milk.